I'm here with Governor Gregoire. Great to be with you.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
What have you done so far to build a clean energy economy in Washington State, and what do you plan in your next term if you are reelected?
You know, we put out a real clear message, and the results are amazing. Here a couple of years ago, we weren't on anybody's map when it came to solar and wind power, and we are now the third highest wind solar power production in the country. That is great news in Washington State. We have the largest silicon solar manufacturing company located in Moses Lake, Washington. We have the largest alternative fuel refinery located in Hoquiam, Washington. We've got the research going now to stop using food as feedstock for alternative fuels and start using things like waste, ag waste, forestry waste, our waste. What an amazing future that offers us. At the same time, we've started creating those 25,000 jobs, green-collar jobs that we've set our goal for, and we're working with the western states and all the Canadian provinces on a cap-and-trade system that we can literally build from the ground up, deliver to the next president and the next Congress, that gives them a glimpse about how America can finally take its leadership role when it comes to global climate change.
Now, the conservative argument against a cap-and-trade system is that it would effectively raise taxes, it would make energy more expensive, and it would be a job killer. Is that an accurate charge?
You know, let me just give you an example. When President Hu Jintao of China came to visit Washington State, we had just started down the path of saying, you know, let's look at alternative fuels. And I said to him, you know, what are your biggest challenges? And he said in China, it was energy and the environment. And he said, and with respect to energy, I understand that you're producing alternative fuels. I will import all that you can produce. It was then that the bulb went off in my head. This is a new 21st century economy for Washington State and for America. If we had leadership in Washington, D.C., we would have been on this, you know, 8 years ago, to capturing the moment and the opportunity. Imagine where we'd be today. But instead, we've debated the science to no good end, and we now sit with the highest gas prices ever in the history by huge amounts. We have got to turn to the answers of tomorrow, and that means that we're going to lead on global climate change. We're going to build a new economy. We're going to put money in our pockets. We're going to keep America safer. So to those naysayers, I say, and I suppose you didn't want the car when the car was invented either. You preferred the horse and buggy.
Would it make economic sense for Washington State to allow coastal drilling off the Washington coast? Would that lower gas prices for Washington State residents, and would it create jobs and grow the economy in Washington State?
No, I don't buy any of that. And I join with my colleagues in Oregon and California. All three of us have made it clear we will oppose drilling off our Pacific coast. We are blessed in Washington State. We've got the Puget Sound. Can you imagine if we had some sort of terrible accident like what happened in Alaska? You would not recover Puget Sound in my lifetime, and possibly my children's lifetime. So we've got to protect it. Meanwhile, the answer, by the time you drilled there, if you've got anything, what year would that be? And how much would that cost? That's a short-sighted vision of yesterday's answer to the 21st century problems that we face. Let's step up to it. Let's look and lead when it comes to alternative fuel. Other countries are doing it. My word, we're the most innovative, creative nation in the world. We in Washington State have some of the most creative innovators in the world. We ought to lead on this issue.
Governor Gregoire, thank you very much.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.